Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Season 5. Now, first things first, I have to apologise. Today is a Wednesday, it's a Wednesday, and let's just say I tried recording a video on Monday, so that it would be a Tuesday episode, because for those that don't know, usually, well, before January, my Hermitcraft series was Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. 3 times a week, nice and easy, you know, really good schedule for me. You know, I can record the first episode Monday and then try and do the second one Tuesday and then do the third one, you know, maybe Thursday or Friday. Now, I did actually record a video Monday. In fact, I pretty much recorded like 80 to 90% of it. And I built something over to the right of my island, which I'm not going to look at right now. But guess what? And I haven't done this in so long, like years. I haven't done this in a few years, or at least not to the scale that I did it this time round. And I wasn't recording my voice audio. Now, I know that I'm sure you've heard many hermits and many other people have this issue, but honestly, I'm not one to sort of make that mistake and not record my own audio. But this time round, I guess I was in a rush. I didn't double check my audio beforehand, and well, yeah, I basically recorded 80 to 90% of a video without audio, which took a little bit of work because I did a little bit in creative as well, and I pretty much built most, if not all, of the garage up here and the truck inside it, and I was super excited with it. I really liked the project. I was like, this is really cool. I haven't built a vehicle yet this season, really. I mean, that there doesn't really count, and yeah, like I've got this much done, and all of my recording is basically just having to be scrapped. It's so sad. It's so, like, unless I think you record yourself, or you've had, I don't know, you've made something and you haven't saved it and you've lost it, sort of thing. Unless you sort of know that feeling there, I don't know if you'll understand. But basically, it's massively frustrating. You have to just either, I mean, I guess I could have like restarted. I could have torn the whole thing down and just restarted. But like, what's the point of that? Like I'm just wasting my time if I do that, right? So basically, a little bit frustrating. I'm not frustrated anymore because I took time away from the computer and was like, okay, I need to just chill. Just need to not play Minecraft for a little while and then get back on with it in a couple of days. So this is where I am now. I'm just basically going to finish this thing off. So as a bit of an explanation as to the sort of things that I said in that video. Obviously, this is a mushroom truck, or a mushroom truck, I should say. I even added spots because I found it really funny to think that because this is a mushroom factory, why not have a mushroom lorry or truck, you know, that would deliver mushrooms, right? And I was like, let's just make it look like a mushroom, and it sort of does. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, you don't really see the majority of it because it's in the garage, but yeah, it does look really cool. And in fact, I even did something really funny, and I chucked a little mushroom in there. In fact, this guy wants to come in here too. Would you like to get in there? No, apparently not. Right, let me close the door before your friend gets out. But yeah, basically I did a lot of work on this in a creative world as well, and pretty much just lost it all. So yeah, I'm not the happiest of bunnies right now. But that's fine. I haven't done it in a long while. It was due at some point, right? Making a mistake like that. But anyway, I'm building the roof up right now because we're pretty much near the end of the actual build itself. I still need to work out a path and an interior and what's possibly going on around it. Like, the reason I never sort of filled in, you know, any of this stuff over here was because I didn't really know what was going on. So I think in a little bit I'm actually going to grab those blocks once I finish this roof and sort of fill in the rest of this area surrounding the garage, and then we'll work out what goes on here, because we're definitely going to need some sort of like path. I'm going to try and make it look like the cliff has eroded there a little bit, that, you know, and you know, the car or this vehicle, I guess, wouldn't be able to necessarily get out of the garage anymore. Although it could probably fit around that gap. Probably not. It's quite a wide vehicle. I don't know. We're basically going to sort some stuff out and finish this project off in today's video instead of start it in today's video. Dang it! Oh, it's fine. Right, okay. I'm going to go chill. I'm going to finish off this roof and I'm going to think about all the bad things I did by not recording the flipping audio. Silly faults is silly. Dang it. So actually, speaking of making mistakes like that, I think it might be quite a nice idea, and this is to get everybody's frustrations out about stuff like this, right? And mostly mine. I want the comments to be filled with projects that you have done, maybe in Minecraft, maybe not in Minecraft, that you have like lost for some reason, you know, like maybe you've recorded the video and you've had your audio off and it took you many hours to record or something like that. Let me know down below. Let's get our frustrations out in the comments and start to forget about these annoying times. But yeah, the roof is looking pretty nice. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of grass to it, like I have that one, just to sort of make it feel a little bit more broken up and a little bit more used and stuff. And yeah, I think that looks really cool. I don't know if it's too tall and thin, the garage, but I did in the video make it a bit sort of not as wide, because it was very wide before this and it wasn't really fitting in the gap. So I don't know. Right, let me figure it out, and we'll even add some lighting and also fix that hole back there, because I may have forgotten that there's a hole in the wall. Oopsie. So I've pretty much done most of this. I think the sun's coming up right now rather than going down. My inventory just keeps getting full. I keep picking up just so much dirt and grass and all that kind of gubbins. I don't want that in my inventory right now. Okay, so this area at the back hasn't got anything going on just yet. I mean, it's big enough space to put something, but I just don't know what would go there. So suggestions are more than welcome. Speaking of that, I've actually just forgotten to... Oh, I forgot. Right, okay, can I put some stuff in here, please? Thank you. Oh, really, one brick. One brick. Just one brick. Just won't fit in. What a nightmare. Yes, let's add a little bit of grass. Oh, holy moly. Let's add it this side as well. Although, do I need to add it there? No. It has to go here. I have to work it out, because you can't put it on a slabbed block. You have to put it on a full one. There we go. So that should work quite nicely. And we'll add a little bit of long grass on that too. Oh, or not. Like so. Yeah, I think that works quite nicely. Have a flower up here. Why not? A little daffodil or something. Right, let's have a flyby. I haven't seen what this thing looks like just yet. But it definitely fills up that space. Because spaces like that I keep forgetting about. So, like, behind the church, for example, I'm going to add a graveyard, and I keep forgetting about it because it's behind the church, so I don't really see it. But, oh, holy moly, what happened there? I just sort of, like, slammed into a wall. You know what? I quite like that. I think that just adds a little bit of something. It feels like something's actually going on over here now, right? Like, before, with just this here, without, like, for ages it didn't have a path, it didn't have sort of this land. It didn't feel like anything was going on here. It felt very, like... I've plonked a factory on just, you know, some bright green grass. But now it feels like something's going on. We're still going to change this digger here. But, you know, once we've got another vehicle there, we've got this one looking pretty suave. I even like added like a little light in here. You're going to have to ignore the ceiling. It's going to look rough. It's fine. It's meant to look rough. It's a garage. No one has a pristine garage, right? Unless you have like vintage cars or like, you know, really expensive cars. You're not going to really have too much going on there. So let's also maybe fiddle around with a little bit of long grass, because you guys know I gotta do some long grassy stuff. I mean, I haven't finished this yet. I keep running out of green dye and all that kind of stuff. That guy's coming to figure out what's going on. Hello. Yeah, your friend is packed into the truck right now. Apologies. He's going to a better place. Honest. He's totally not just being delivered to this factory or anything. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. I think this is gonna look really sweet. Oh, in fact, speaking of that, oh, dude, that land there is like perfect. Speaking of that though, we haven't yet had a look at what it looks like on the map. In fact, look at our map, by the way, guys. Look how, like, pixelated it is now. It's so pixelated. Right, yeah, we can get rid of that. You see that little area there? Boom. We now got a garage. Oh, yeah, that looks sweet. So that area over there will be filled up. We've got this space here, which is, like, trees and stuff. And then once we've got that done, we'll actually sort of fill the area. There isn't too much going on. Yeah, this is our area here is what we're on about for the graveyard. I think it might be big enough. Maybe even just for a few little graves, just in between the trees. Because I don't want to add too many trees in places like this. Like, it looks quite nice to sort of border the church, but like, just these ones will do. And then maybe one there and maybe a couple of gravestones. I mean, it's really hilly here, though. I wonder if I can, like, push this back. Because you've got the galleon there, which looks great. Python's apparently busy building a house, actually. Oh, I'm going to have to head over there in just a second. But yeah, let's sort of figure out this as well. Seeing as though we're on a roll. If I flatten this area here, we should be able to fit just like a couple of gravestones in here, right? So if I plop... Oh, you usually have rows of gravestones, don't you, though? Yeah, let me pop this back one more time. And we'll see if we can fit like a decent enough row in here somewhere. Yeah, so that's better. So if we can have like one here, can have 3 there, and then like maybe a, like, I don't know, bigger one there or something. And then we could have like a tomb here. I'm just going to block it in. I like doing this. I don't know if you guys do it too, ever. Just filling in the space that something's going to take up. Like, you'll see in the market stalls that I've just built like a, I've just literally blocked out a stone square so that I know that there's something going to be there. Because I kind of sometimes like seeing big open areas that have nothing. Sort of, 1, you forget about it. And 2, yeah, so now like I'll fly by this area and I'll see it and I'll be like, what's that stone there for? Oh yeah, graveyard. You know? It's like a little reminder. It's quite nice. Yeah, that kind of thing might be quite nice. Although, can I... Is it weird having a grave right there? I think so. Maybe let's possibly put it like facing that way, or it's going to interact with that guy. So maybe let's move it this way a little bit. In fact, let's make this a little bit steeper here. Yeah. Also, I've forgotten actually about this little area too. I was going to add like a little way in for the pirates. I'm not sure what to make it look like. I think maybe like a buried treasure, like sort of, well, not buried treasure, but like where they will put like all their loot and stuff. That could be kind of cool. Have I got any cool stuff on me? 1. Okay. So yeah, it'll look like that sort of thing. With obviously better looking gravestones. Yeah, and a little tomb here. More trees and sort of maybe a couple mushrooms over here too. Maybe even filling this area as well. And honestly, I think we've got it. I think we've got a pretty good little thing there. In fact, I've not got a lot of fireworks left, but... yeah, that'll just add something going on at the back there. Anyway, I said I was going to pop over to Python's Island. Because I've got to see what's going on over here. Because I can see it, and I do miss. This is the one thing I miss about Hermitcraft Season 4, is seeing what other people are building. Like, look at that. I can see my build. Well, my builds. I've got the galleon, the church, and the lighthouse right over here. It's a nice backdrop, actually. And, as is this area over here. And look at these houses. Dude, he's brought the brick. He's got brick going on as well. We've both been building out of brick recently. It's a pain in the butt resource, because you always run out. In fact, I don't have any plans on using brick anymore. I might deliver my excess to Python. In fact, let's do that, because I don't think I need it anymore. And maybe if I do, I can probably find some somewhere. But anyway, let me quickly grab up my brick. I haven't got an awful lot left, but it might help Python out on his build. So, you know what? I'm feeling generous today. Let's give out some materials that he might need, because I know exactly how much of a pain in the butt brick is to work with, because... yeah, there's a lot going on here. So let's pick up that 1 brick, and yeah, I've got quite a few bits to give him. Maybe not enough for him to finish, but he can definitely get on with his build pretty quickly now. Right, yeah, that's not as much as I thought it was. Okay, well, it's the thought that counts, right? It's the thought that counts. Right, going into land. Oh, I've just noticed. Dude! Python's using some expensive materials over here. Blimey. Can I move in this place? Can I have this? It's made of literally diamonds and gold. Anyway, I thought I'd leave a little sign as well. Had some excess left over. False. That's going to annoy me that I've got... Does anyone else freak out when you have like a little gap? Okay, I had some excess left over winky face. From false, let's plop just all of our bricks in here. I've got plenty of slabs. Hopefully he needs slabs. And there's some brick in there too. Anything else he's using? No, it's just pretty much all brick, isn't it? Although he is using some quartz too. Although I don't think you know what, I might actually have a bit of excess quartz. I might drop off some of that as well. Anyway, yeah, enough of giving gifts to people. This also reminds me that I need to sort this mess out over here. It's very messy. Everything's very messy. I just need to tidy everything up and make everything look good again, hopefully. So I'm not really one to believe in karma. I do like, you know, using it and saying, you know, something is good karma or bad karma, or you're gonna get your karma back, you know, for doing a good deed sort of thing. I like using it. I don't necessarily believe in it. But, seeing as though the video started off so badly, we're actually just we're gonna start doing some digging as well, I think, and generally making this area look better, because, I mean, I meant to actually dig out all of this area some more, but because I guess no one was really my neighbour for a long while when I did this originally, I was like, oh, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't need to be done now. Maybe it'll be done in the future, but honestly, I'm quite happy to leave it. But you know what? Seeing as though Python's right there, he's building on his island, he's making some cool stuff, we're going to make this look a little bit better. So I think what I'm going to do is very roughly dig this out. I'm not worried about picking up the blocks because I've got plenty. I don't know if Python needs stone. If he does, I'm sure I've got some spare. So I'm not going to worry about that too much, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of try and figure out what depth to go here, because obviously the deeper you go, the more sort of misty and harder to see it becomes. And obviously I want a nice slope here. We're going to make a nice slope there where Python's is as well. So I think I'm going to dig down maybe 2 more and figure out if that's it, and then I'll do the rest sort of on a live stream or something when I finally figured out where it should get to. But I think as long as we go to sort of a nice sort of shape. In fact, he is very steep. I didn't realise. I guess that's sort of the natural terrain actually of this area. So maybe we can make it a little bit steeper this side, and then make it sort of come a bit to a point. Yeah, the nice thing about this is I don't need to place any blocks back down again. I can just remove them and be done with it. A little bit of terraforming, if you will, underwater. But yeah, this actually will improve my island a lot as well, actually. So I think it's actually gonna be great for all of us involved, which, well, is just me and Python, I guess. But anyway, this might take me a little bit longer to do. I'm trying not to drown, and yeah, this is gonna look good, I think. It's gonna look a lot better than it did previously. Okay, so I know it's nighttime right now, but this makes actually so much difference. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's just me, but I think this looks so much better than before. It actually makes my island an island. So let's take a quick look. Look at that. Dude, it looks so natural. Just, oh man. I wish I'd done this sooner, honestly. It looks so good. It looks so good. And imagine that, both sides with a big deep area in the middle. And we can even probably, maybe even if Python wanted to, we could put a ship in there. Or do something with the area. I don't know. Maybe if you guys have got a plan, maybe myself and Python could collab with something here. Maybe he could have some different kinds of boats. I don't know. I don't know what Python's idea is here. He's got sort of a holiday resort sort of deal, right? Or at least that's how I've sort of understood this area. I haven't seen his video on this yet, so I'm not 100%. But yeah, definitely possibilities for a collab with Python there or something. Or maybe, you know, a commission, or we can do something for each other, or something going on here. Something needs to go on. But yeah, I really like that. I think that looks really nice. That'll happen there too with Python's area. And honestly, I think it's going to look great. So yeah, I mean, building this beacon and spending the silly amount of time it takes to do this, I think it's going to be worth it in the end. So guys, that is sadly all the time I have for this episode because of issues with the recording previously. Apologies, it won't happen again. And we're gonna make this is a new start. This is a new start. We're gonna get on and not have issues with recording. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. See ya.
When Stanley approached the end of the video, he clicked the subscribe button.